Same of Cheem. It's perfect.
We did meet at was it Coachella?
Yes, Coachella. We did meet at Coachella. Cheem, new pop from New England. Holy shit, we have a new song coming out Tuesday. I'm excited.
Yes, we do.
We do. Who's all joining us? The whole band?
I think he's here actually. Sky?
Yes. I think joining, it takes a second sometimes. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What is up?
How you doing?
Salute. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I was just showing my little brother your guys' music video on YouTube for Smooth Brain.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's really into rap and shit, so I was like, I think you'd fuck with this. Like, I'm trying to get him into it. So I kind of wanted to talk to you guys today. Most of you guys have a song coming out Tuesday. And I really wanted to do kind of like a little write-up on my digest.com thing that I have, to kind of like highlight it. And I wanted to kind of be like my first like band drops new single post. So and I'm really excited for Cheem's music. I got really excited once I seen you guys at Coachella, but I kind of wanted to talk to you guys, or hear from you, kind of like a 2023 review. How was it? Did you guys have like a lot of fun? Was it a lot of ups and downs? Just kind of like some great takeaways you guys had from 2023.
I would say 2023 was kind of just it was a slow, gradual up. I don't think there was a lot of downs for us. Like maybe some behind the scenes stuff that like people wouldn't necessarily like know about, but it's all been at this point it's all resolved, it's all smoothed over. We're looking forward to the future. I think everything in 2023 happened at such a rate that it was like when you say it all together in like one sentence, it's like, wow, we actually had a really good year. But it didn't feel like that at the time. It was just like, oh yeah, we're just doing our thing. But we had the best tours like we've ever been on in 2023, and we met a lot of cool people, and we did the deluxe version of our album and put out a little bit more music just to whet the appetite a little bit. And finished up work on this EP. So it's pretty exciting year in review.
Yeah, a lot of improvements behind the scenes. Like we have kind of like a team now.
Cool.
Which has been a big improvement of life, honestly, not even just with a band, because ever since we started, it was Sky and I kind of making all the plans and all the decisions, and we had John from Lonely Ghost help us a bit when we signed to Lonely Ghost Records.
Okay.
But now we have a manager. Now we have someone, a person booking shows for us, and it's so alleviating just having more focus on what do we want to do as a band, and like do all the cool stuff, make cool music, like make some cool PR stuff for the band, and not just be like, how are we going to get money for this record, or how are we going to get a good show from playing out for years.
So many DIY struggles that get erased once you get somebody else working with you. I know exactly how that feels. So let's talk about the new single a little bit, Fake Fans. What can we expect from this song?
It's very, very funky, very pop influenced,
cool.
kind of boy band sounding chorus. Like we made sure we laid down like a 5-part harmony on that chorus and like really, really stacked up the vocals.
Something you guys do, by the way.
Thank you.
Vocals is never a problem in a Cheem song.
That's good to hear. And then it's just like a lot of the verses. Like the first verse is very like R&B influenced, like kind of comes down a lot in dynamics, some cool production touches.
Okay.
And then the dynamic comes down again for the second verse, and it's me rapping. So it's like, you know, the choruses are like that big kind of groovy rock sound, and then the verses kind of break it down to like a little more like not rock band territory. And that's kind of reflective of a lot of the stuff we're doing now, where it's like trying to bring in as many elements from outside of rock music as possible.
Perfect.
To the point where like it's very hard to pin down the genre of a song.
Yes.
Because like there'll be moments where it takes a total left turn, not a left turn necessarily in like a bad way, but a turn into a different style of production that just like, you know, has you reevaluating like what genre the band is, I guess. And that's kind of the goal.
I like a lot of the new songs too, because one personal issue I've had with Cheem is like sometimes people won't think they like will take us seriously, where we're an extremely serious band, and a lot of the stuff that we're writing out is like, you know, serious shit. But does it have to always be, the instrumental have to always be perceived in a similar way as as what the song is, you know, trying to talk about? I like Fake Fans a lot because it's like it's definitely moodier than a lot of the stuff that we've kind of put out the last few years, but it's like still confident and it's like glossy, super shiny. It's heavy. It hits you hard. It's a banger.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
it's still like fun, you know. It's still a fun
good.
song.
Yeah. So what are like some like did you bring any new influences in recently, or maybe not so recent, just maybe in this past year that kind of maybe excited you a little more and made you a little more your creative mind kind of explode a little bit?
I think the thing about us is that our like writing process is so backlogged that like there's ideas on this new EP that we started like cultivating in like 2019. So it's
Okay.
kind of like
Cool.
stuff goes through a process before it gets to like the point where people hear it. So there's a lot of stuff now that we're working on that people probably won't hear for a little while. But that's reflecting some newer influences. But I think this EP is mostly just like I guess a lot of R&B, a lot of rap, a lot of just like not as much like hyper pop as last record. Just because I think
Yeah.
it's the way we're going, like it's a little groovier, it's a little more like you know, it needs a little more of a moody sound.
I've always said it's like a
Definitely.
little more post-hardcore, like more. A lot of the songs on the new thing feel more like it's optimized for a live setting,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah.
like our goal.
So I kind of don't know a ton about Cheem. Like I said, I got to catch you guys at Coachella. I really wanted to try to catch you on the Riley tour. I think you guys went with Riley for a little bit, right? In like Michigan
Yes,
on a couple
that was
of
cool.
dates. I missed
They're
all
so
of
cool.
those, unfortunately. But so how did you guys all meet? Are you guys all from the East Coast? The band as a whole, I guess I shouldn't mention, not just you two.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, yeah. We were all from New England.
Okay.
Sky, Gabe, and Nate are all from Connecticut, and I'm from Massachusetts. And Sean is from New Jersey, but is a Massachusetts transplant.
Okay.
So it's all the same.
Sweet. And then, so did you guys all meet like at college, or how did you guys get together, even start playing music?
Gabe and I met. Well, I've known Gabe since like fourth grade, but we started the band together in like late high school, and then he went to college and met Sam, and Sam introduced us to Sean, and it wasn't until later that we met Nate because he was living in the town that they had a house in that they were like staying at while they're at college at the University of Hartford, which I
Okay.
never went to,
Yeah,
but I lived in Connecticut and I was already in the band with Gabe, so
Right.
that's how
and
that
we booked
happened.
a lot of shows. We booked a lot of shows there. Like trying to think of any crazy bands that I booked.
You booked Rat Boys, didn't you?
I booked Rat Boys.
This is badass.
I booked Mississippi. Yeah. Uh, they're all homies. I've known them for a while.
That's
You
so
had
cool.
a lot of counterintuitive bands come through. You had Pictures of Vernon come through. Did you ever have
Yeah,
P Daddy and Dennis, or did we just play with them a bunch?
we just they stayed there a few times,
Yeah, but you had
but
Zachariah's band.
I actually the old bassist of P Daddy. I actually like produced some music
That's cool.
in college. Yeah.
So I guess like I said, I don't really know a shit ton about Cheem. So like what besides the new single that's dropping, what kind of adventures are you guys gonna be taking on this year, like tour wise, and maybe like a full length sometime this year?
Well, we do have a brand new EP, and that's coming out sooner than you think,
Okay.
and we're very excited for it.
Sweet. Me too. And I can't take my eyes off Prince on stage. I'm just like, oh, I'm
Oh yeah,
just fucking
he
going.
kills it.
And oh god, by the way, the energy that I got from you guys at Coachella was crazy too. Like the fucking racing suit was the power move of the century. That was so
Thank you.
funny.
That shit
I was
was
like,
so
I was
tight.
like, they gotta be fucking suffering up there with that thing on.
Oh,
That's
oh,
showing.
and I was.
But yeah, any new things coming up soon? Tours, besides the EP that might be coming out sooner than I expect.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing a lot this year.
Sweet.
Definitely, we're taking a few months off because last year was just kind of insane. But definitely this summer,
Mm.
expect some Cheem in your local area.
Sweet.
Yeah,
In fall maybe too.
In fall too.
yeah. We're gonna try to do probably try to hit a bunch of college towns in fall or something like that. But like, there's a couple. shows that we have confirmed that like we can't really say yet, but
Yeah,
we're very
but
excited for those.
cool.
It's a
Yeah.
little, but that's the thing. Everything's booked so far in advance now, and we're not really like doing anything until like spring, early summer. Like
June.
that's when shit is like kicking in. Yeah, I mean we have
Yeah.
like we're gonna be doing a release show at some point or multiple release shows, but
Sweet.
Yeah. All of our energy's been focused on this new thing, so it's so hard to think about what's going to happen after. I'm hoping that we get, you know, even more opportunities and a really good response, because I think the music rocks. So
Yeah, so
we're
that's kind of like what I wanted to end this like whole interview thing with is so like this crazy project I've been taking on where I've been interviewing some bands and like doing these little write-ups and stuff. I kind of took it a step further recently, and the 7 bands I did with last year, I'm gonna be releasing it on tape, like the interviews
nice.
with like a song from the band too. And then gonna be selling them, and then all the money that gets bought by the tapes, whatever, goes into a pool and then split with the bands. I think that it's gonna make some bands some pretty cool money. I think it'd be fun. It'd be like a nice little project to get more things on like physical copies of things, whether that just be interviews. I know that doesn't sound like a lot to some people, but with I don't know if you get, the DIY scene in general, people eat this shit up. They love it. And I
Yeah,
love
it's cool.
this is my favorite thing to do. I love like talking to bands and just like learning about people, but so I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in, but like my second run, I think I'll have I was trying to aim for like Cheem and Robo Pumpkin is another East Coast. Um,
Oh yeah, we played with them.
yeah, I just interviewed them a couple days ago, and I'll have something out Monday night for them too on the website.
Another very
Nice.
talented bassist.
Yeah, no, I love fucking bassists. Really talented bassists and really talented drummers are like my 2 things that like I get like my special interest.
Yeah.
I love a lot. But yeah,
All
so
about the rhythm section.
yeah, in the future, I'd love to do something like that with you guys too, if that's something you'd be down for.
Absolutely, for
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds like a cool idea.
Cool. But thanks for even giving me your guys' time today. I can't wait to hear the single. But I'm gonna have something out Monday night for you guys and RoboPunk. I'll do like a little double feature for the
Awesome.
Oh, sweet.
song. So thank you guys so much for this.
Of course.
I know I talk a lot, but I hope to see a ton more of you guys in the future.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
you will. Well, if we can help it, you definitely will.
Awesome. Sweet. Thank you guys so much for that. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Enjoy your week.
Thank you for having us. Yeah,
Yeah.
you too.
See you guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Peace.